Dan Illman, Mike Beer, race number 11 at Arlington on Saturday is the feature race. It is the $1 million Arlington Million. It's the 37th edition, and let's take a look at this field, and it all goes through the number 3, Bricks and Mortar. Arguably the best horse, dirt or turf, in North America currently running. Bricks and Mortar has won 5 in a row, 3 grade 1s. Is there anyone that can stop Bricks and Mortar?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out as time on, Dan. So far, based on his most recent 4 or 5 races, I don't know if there's anybody that can stop it now. He's got great tactical speed. It doesn't seem like distance can get him. It doesn't seem like trip can get him. Listen, maybe he's just better than these horses, and there's nothing he can do. But he's going to have to continue to show up and run the kinds of races he's been running. If he keeps doing it, he's going to be hard to beat.
Trainer Aiden O'Brien sends the 2 Magic Wand here. She's also cross-entered in the Beverly D. We expect her to run here. She took her shot at Bricks and Mortar earlier this year in the Pegasus World Cup. She ran a good second that day. She was a good third in the Man of War behind the rock-solid Channel Maker. And last time out, she just caught Enable. It was odd that they put cheek pieces on her for the first time that day, but Enable's one of the world's best horses when she's right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to run her for the last race, as disappointing as it was. Her good race, I think, is going to give her a chance. Is it going to give her a chance to really beat Bricks and Mortar and horses like that? I don't know. It's going to give her a chance to be right there at the end.
Let's take a look at the Timeform US pace projector for this race, and I disagree with Timeform US. They've got a no-speed situation. They've got the 10 going out there on the lead. You got to think that the 5 Hunting Horn is in here for a reason, and that is to set the pace for a Magic Wand. This horse shot out to a giant lead in the Man o' War, only got beat a length. Returned to Europe, and listen, just not as good as the Group 1 types in Europe, but I think Hunting Horn here is going to make the lead, and this time Ryan Moore is aboard, an astute judge of pace.
Yeah, and listen, he ran really well in the Man of War, considering how fast he went early in that race. Only beat length at the end. He's facing a couple of better horses this time, but if he runs a race like that and gets out there in the front, he could give this field a scare.
I'm a big fan of Bandua. Timeform US has him on the early lead, but he is just as comfortable sitting off the pace as he did last time out in the local prep, the Arlington Handicap. He stalked, he pounced, he looked good in the stretch to win with a 97 buyer. But again, he's got to face the big boys. Bricks and Mortar handled him in the Manhattan.
Yeah, I liked his win last time, too. I just want to see if he can do it against some better horses.
The number 4 is Cacho and DA, and he can show a little bit of speed on occasion. He wired the Stars and Stripes at Arlington in 2018. Just hasn't come back firing in 2019.
Yeah, so far his form is not up to par for a race like this.
We're expecting the 6th, the Great Day, to scratch, so we'll move to a couple of European invaders. The 7, Pivoween, goes out for Andrew Balding, who shipped a horse to win the E.P. Taylor back in 2017. This horse beat some handicappers last time out. This is a big step up in class, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, he beat 20 horses last time, so you give him a little credit for that. But otherwise, he looks like he's probably in a little bit too tough in a race like this.
I think the 9, Intelligent, is a bit of a live long shot in here, adding blinkers and Lasix. This horse was a Group 1 winner last year, hasn't returned to that form, although it seems that last race, I didn't think it was the strongest Group 1 Prix d'Ispahan of all time, but it has produced numerous group-placed horses. I think this horse is a little bit interesting. I wonder what Florent Giroux is going to do to try to get this horse closer to the pace.
Yeah, I think he's interesting. Yeah, I thought he ran fine last time. He was in pretty tough 2 starts back. He's got bad races that suggest he can go with horses like this. I want to try and get him in there somewhere at a price.
Captivating Moon, 3rd last time out in the Arlington Handicap. He came with his usual good run. It was his first start off the layoff. Chris Block historically does well with these kind of horses. The question is he good enough for a race like the Arlington Million? But it appears they've been pointing for it all along.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of his. I don't know if I really feel like he can beat this field, but he's another horse that maybe I can use underneath somewhere because I know he'll run at the end.
Let's take a look at our top selection for the Arlington Million. It's not who you think. It's Chad, but it's Robert Bruce, who won this race last year, and I liked what Robert Bruce did last time out in the Manhattan, Mike. He was saving ground. He eased out to try to split. Bricks and Mortar kind of looped him on the outside. By the time Robert Bruce got out, it was too late to get to Bricks and Mortar, but he was firing at the end, and something tells me Chad's getting him back to his best.
Yeah, that's how I looked at him, too. I think we look at his last race the same way. I don't think you all, certainly not suggesting he's going to beat Bricks and Mortar that day, but I don't know, it might have been a little closer then if he could have got out in time. I thought he ran really well last time. I think he's heading here at the right time. And I think he's just going to be a great price in this race because they're going to go overboard on bricks and mortar.
Bricks and Mortar, the horse to beat. Maybe Robert Bruce, the horse to bet. I went 1, 9, 3, 5. Give me numbers.
I went 1, 3, 9, and 8.
It's the Grade 1 Arlington Million, the 37th edition of this prestigious race. It has an approximate post of 612 Central. Best of luck.